Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. And it's Prince in at the 3. And for Philadelphia, in at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Prince's shot is good.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Maxey against Russell. They get the rebound. Maxey, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. Russell passes to Davis. Over Maxey. And Davis gets it to go.
He's automatic at the rim with that size and wingspan.
Russell against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. LeBron grabs the miss.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Maxey. After the basket by Los Angeles. Inside, Embiid kicks to Oubre. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Passes to Davis. Over Embiid. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, Davis is at his best around the basket. But the mid-range shot is a big part of his game, too.
Poke loose. Here's Maxey. Rebound the Lakers.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's LeBron. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harris finds Maxey. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
You know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now here's James. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Cleveland. One thing, Greg, you notice about Taurean Prince, he can play anywhere, against anyone.
And he's a versatile player who gives you just a ton of effort. Drop Prince into any lineup, any scheme, and he's going to find a way to affect the game. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
to see the stats for Prince. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up 9 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Embiid. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
We still have plenty of games left to play here in the regular season, Clark. Is it too early to start thinking about the playoffs?
You know, that's kind of an interesting question. It really depends. For players, I don't think so. I mean, it's never too early to think about postseason goals. That should always be foremost in your mind. For us, yes, we have no business making predictions right now, partner.
Maxey looking it over. Oubre, right side. On the wing, Melton. Defended by Prince. 3 on the clock. Oubre can't get it to go.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Sinks the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here is Harris. Last game we saw him score 14. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Davis sends it back.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
And LeBron throws it down.
Assisted by
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at the Lakers. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Joel Embiid. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding, just a powerful presence in the paint.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. And stolen by Russell. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the 76ers call time here. We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he played.
Alvarez checked in for Philadelphia. Patrick Beverley comes in for Maxey. Bamba passes to Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Now here's Beverley. Back to Harris. Shot to stop the run. And the three ball is good.
And Harris can certainly knock this down, which is why you got to guard him tighter than that.
Here's LeBron. Rebound by the 76ers. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Martin, he's checked in for Embiid. And the Lakers also making a change. Hayes is checked in. And stolen by Russell. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by LeBron.
The 6'9" wingspan of Russell. Reaches, picks it clean. Then there he goes off to the races.
And Beverley kicks to Harris. Pass to Martin. Now here is Harris. Shoots over James. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got 5 now.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation, and he's good to go.
Hayes in the post, working on Martin. Hayes, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Harris inside the line. Again, Philadelphia.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. He gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Here's Reeves. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. There's the pass to Beverley. Oubre on the wing. Back to Beverley. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bamba. Nice D from Russell. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 14.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now, here's Beverley. Still yet to score. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And here we can check out the score for Joel Embiid. Los Angeles leading by 16. Outside, Russell. Pass to James. Here's Reeves, covered by Oubre. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Reeves. Last game he had 10 points. Passes it to Prince. Over Martin. They get it back. Russell. Great D that time from Oubre. The 76ers trail by 18. Beverley looking around. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. And the 76ers get it back. 4-3. Oubre.
2 minutes.
Lakers leading by 18. Russell from long range. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now here is Harris. He has 7. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
We know Greg L.A.'s challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect 1 or 2 other guys to get you there.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Harris outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hayes. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Assist from
Russell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The pass to Harris. Kicks it to Martin. Now, Bamba. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Pass to Prince. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Russell from long range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Jackson Hayes is out there with Wood. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Hood-Schifino in at the 2 spot. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Reed. The rebound by Prince.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
Boy, I tell you what, on the jam, Wood can just be ruthless. Won't let anybody stop him when he's going to the cup.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Here's Harris. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Maxey. There's Embiid. Yep, that one goes. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive boards. You've got to box that guy out.
Russell passes to Hayes. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Melton. The rebound by Prince.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Hood-Schifino. He's covered by Maxey. Kept alive. And the layup is good. Hood-Schifino's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Reed kicks to Melton. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
got a piece of it. And the Lakers turn it over again.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Reed. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 7 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Drills it from outside.
You simply can't give Melton these chances. He'll punish you for it.
Passes it to Hayes. Floats it up for Wood. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Assisted by
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
And you know, Clark, it wasn't an easy first few years in the league for Christian Wood.
You know, sometimes the hard road is the more productive road for some guys. You know, he played for 5 different teams in his first 4 seasons, Greg, but in his 5th year, he found his groove. But sometimes it takes a little longer for the big guys to find their way.
Now, here's Melton after Taurean Prince's miss. Melton kicks to Maxey. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Pass to Hood, Javino. That's tipped. Embiid with the steal. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Now, here's Melton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Knocked away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Off to a great start this season, currently in 2nd.
And for Philadelphia, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back into this game.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
In for Reed. Martin comes in for Harris. Oubre's checked in for Melton. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Maxey. And then for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Russell. On defense, Philadelphia. Here's Vincent to the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Just 4 to shoot. Prince with it. Bamba picks him up. Bamba with the block. Here's Oubre. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Reeves. Rebound by the 76ers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's Reeves. Outside for Davis. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And it's 6 points for Anthony Davis.
The big fella spotting up, and AD more than capable of knocking it down.
Now here's Beverly. Defended by Vincent. Reeves with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Using that length, Davis turning a miss into a make. Bonus points for his team.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Beverly. Knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Vincent. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Reeves can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Embiid. And Davis sends it back. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Simply found the open man there because he read the defense. Well done by Davis.
And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a factor time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Floats it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
1:53 left here in the second. The pass to Oubre. Pass break. The Lakers for the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. And is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
The first free throw is good.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
James checked in for Prince. And he makes the first but misses the second. Well, Clark, even with all their roster movement, all the player moves they've made, the 76ers have managed to have sustained success.
You know what, Kevin? I agree. Their roster has gone through a lot of changes recently with key players being moved, which makes it even harder to sustain success. But they've found a way to keep winning.
And so here is Philadelphia. After the basket by Los Angeles. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Oubre. Embiid's got 18 points in the game.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance, par for the course.
James has a two-pointer. Again, Los Angeles.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Martin against James. Pass to Oubre. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Reeves the pass to Vincent. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Embiid. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. Torian, what's been the key so far?
Ball movement, doing what we got to do defensively, competing, showing effort, and translating into offense.
That mix has worked really well so far, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
I like what they're doing offensively. Looking at their field goal percentage, they're moving the ball, getting great looks, and of course, they're knocking down shots. I mean, that's the point of the game, isn't it? That's the point.
Obviously.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest balls. This is what happens when another team identifies your weakness and just keeps hammering on it.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. And it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Oubre after the basket by the Lakers. 6 to shoot. Here's Melton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the dunk by Prince.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now, here's Melton. Russell feeling it out a bit. Davis finds James. Russell. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Harris outside. Just 5 to shoot.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Good D by LeBron. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Now here is Harris. He's got 12. Count it. Harris has got 14.
It's so smooth and fluid with the rock in his hands. It's clear Harris enjoys making these kinds of moves, and I like watching them too.
The 76ers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Davis. Harris inside, working on James. The shot's good. 16 points for him.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of. And one thing you respect about Russell is his ability to get the rock in the hoop.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he puts points on the board in bunches. No matter what uniform he's wearing, this guy is a legitimate lethal scorer.
He's off on the first.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside, Maxey. Over Russell. Maxey, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Boy, nice strong finish that time by Taurean Prince.
Now, here's Maxey. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Reed dishes to Harris. Maxey passes to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Christian Wood comes in for James.
Christian Wood.
And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Into the lane. Here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Russell against Maxey. Clock at 6. Looking to get back on track here, and it's in there.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The feed to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And the wait is now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James last season passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. LeBron says, that record was never in my head because I've always been a pass-first guy, so it was never a goal of mine. Kevin, there's perhaps no greater tribute to James's all-around game that he could set that mark without setting his mind to it. Back to you.
Well said, D.A. Thank you.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Pass to Oubre. Over Prince. Oubre, good. Oubre's got his third basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Hood Schifino. He's got 6. Great open look there. Hayes has got 12.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And that one's good.
Maxey showing great athleticism on his way to that finish at the rack.
Pass to Hood Schifino. Shoots over Melton. That's tipped. Oubre passes to Melton. Down low. Here's Maxey. Right through the D for the layup. He's got 8.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Russell against Maxey. Russell kicks to Prince. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. And that one good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Wow, look at how he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Pass to Hood Schifino. Here's the 3. And Prince is good for 3. Prince has got 22.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Oubre. And it's Patrick Beverly in for DeAnthony Melton. So it's Philadelphia now. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Drops in the tray. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator. Finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
To the paint, here's Beverly. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Pass to Vincent. Here's Hood Schifino. Alley-oop try.
Well, Hood's so impressive as a shooter. Not only does he make shots, but he's highly efficient. He does not take bad shots.
Beverly, the pass to Bamba. Here's Martin. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Fade away. It's rebounded by Hayes. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the pass to Russell. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Bamba passes to Beverly. They get a hand on it. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I tell you what, coming into the league, scouts question Wood's defensive instincts, but I tell you what, he's disruptive at that end of the floor.
Maxey on the wing, defended by Vincent. Beverly with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Fast break, the Lakers by himself. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 19 points. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
To the middle. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. The Lakers, another fast break chance right here. Offensive rebound. And Hayes kicks to Russell. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Los Angeles ball. Substitution on the court.
Here's Hood Shafiq. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
That run punctuated by the big trifecta. They're on fire.
And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Cameron Reddish. Jackson Hayes is out there with Wood. Then it's Vincent. And it's Hood Schifino in at the shooting guard position. And Beverly kicks to Covington. Tipped away. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room. Morris. On the wing, Morris. Buries it from three-point range. Morris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Vincent, defended by Beverly. Vincent misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The 76ers making a switch here. Elton's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Hachimura, he's checked in for Wood. "60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Covington passes to Beverly. Over Vincent. The 76ers again can't hit it. Beverly's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Beverly, the pass to Morris. Stolen by Beverly. And Morris throws it down.
And, you know, Beverly made his name with his defense. I mean, a clever player uses his quick hands to steal the rock. He also is physical and disruptive.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Reddish with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. That's going to send Cam Reddish to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. And Clark, for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age, and I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
Reddish, no good on the free throw. Clark, the Sixers proposing to build a new arena by 2031 in the Fashion District area of City Center in Philadelphia.
And you know, Kevin, currently all this city's major sports teams play in the sports complex here in South Philly. The Sixers are hoping for their own building in the center of things.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
Using leverage and positioning to his advantage, Hachimura is able to knock the ball away from the opponent.
Now, here is Morris. Christie with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Covington with it. Guarded by Reddish. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. Another miss by Philadelphia. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Batum to stop the run. The shot missing. Fires from way outside. No good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Melton, no good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
It's tipped.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverly, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
And the 76ers with some changes. Reedy's checked in for Morris. Manuel House comes in for Robert Covington. And Oubre subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Now here's Vanderbilt. Stolen by Beverly. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg? That 7-year deal just signed.
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability. And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Fast break points, the edge goes to them, and those quick buckets are easy money. I love to see that.
Now here's Beverly from 12 feet out. Oubre outside. Tries a three. Knocks down the three ball.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Passes it to Hachimura. And here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Batum. For three, Oubre. Another three for Philadelphia.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Pass to Hachimura. And another three for the Lakers.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here is Reed. Oubre outside. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Now here's Beverly. Reed kicks to Beverly. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Pressure does not bother Batum. When the shot clock is low, he makes sure he gets off a good one.
Christie the pass to Vanderbilt. Vincent with it. Vanderbilt finds Vincent. Back to Vanderbilt. And another three for the Lakers.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now here's Beverly from downtown. Good on the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Vincent driving inside. Makes it off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Christie. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Oubre inside the three-point line. And again, it's Philadelphia. Here's Vincent. Pass to Christie. Now Vincent. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Christie the pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Beverly. Knocks it loose. And it's the Lakers on the break. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Guys, hard enough to win in this league, but when you continue to hurt yourself because of miscues, it makes it all the more difficult.
Well, you put yourself in a tough spot. I mean, 8 points yielded off turnovers this quarter already.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Daniel House. And the Lakers also making a change. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Christie. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Yep, it counts. Embiid's got 20.
Hey, with his strength, Embiid very physical. It's going to take a lot more contact than that to rattle him.
2 minutes.
Reddish finds Vincent. What do you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg? Some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Now, here's Beverly. Following the miss by Rui Hachimura. 6 to shoot. Oubre outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for Los Angeles.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year. This will put them up 1-0 so far against the Sixers.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for D'Angelo Russell.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Bucket is good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but
Do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Now here's Davis. And it's Reed pulling it down.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy
What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
Well, we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time